Good morning, students. Today we are going to start chapter number 3 and name of the chapter is Understanding Quadrilaterals. Now, what do you mean by quadrilateral? Any figure, any figure that is bounded by four straight lines. That is bounded by four straight lines known as quadrilaterals. Now, in this chapter, we are going to learn about some basic concepts such as simple curve, closed curve, polygons and the classification of polygons. Let's start with simple curve. Now, what do you mean by simple curve? Simple curve that does not intersect itself known as simple. A curve. Suppose this is a curve. This is also a curve. These does not intersect itself. That's why it is known as simple curve. Any curve that cross itself, any curve that cross itself, you can say these are also curve, but these two curves are not simple as these are intersect by itself. So simple curve that does not intersect itself and not simple curve that intersect itself known as simple and non-simple curve. Now closed curve. Closed curve means whose starting and ending points are same. Suppose this is the curve and this is a curve, it is closed. It is a closed curve as its starting and ending points are same. If we draw this curve, this is open curve. This is open curve as its starting and ending points are different. Its starting and ending points are same. That's why it is closed curve. Next is polygons. Now we are going to discuss about polygons. Now, what do you mean by polygons? A simple closed curve made up of only line segments. A curve that is made by only line segment, at least 3 or more than 3 line segments are known as polygons. Each straight line, each straight line is known as edge of the polygon. Polygon can be classified according to the number of sides they have. Suppose it is a simple closed curve and it is bounded by 3 straight lines. It is bounded by 3 straight lines. That's why it is known as triangle. Triangle is a three-sided polygon. We can also say three-sided polygon. Suppose this is a four-sided figure. It can be a square, it can be a rectangle, it can be a parallelogram. These are four-sided figure. Suppose this is a square and square is a four-sided polygon. Now, suppose if I have five sides, one side, two side, three side, four, 5. This figure is bounded by 5 straight lines. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That's why it is known as pentagon. Any figure bounded by 6 straight lines. Any figure that is bounded by 6 straight lines known as hexagon. Any figure that is bounded by 7 straight lines. Any figure that is bounded by 7 straight lines known as heptagon. Any figure that is bounded by 8 straight lines known as octagon. Any straight line that is bounded by 9 straight lines known as nonagon. Any figure that is bounded by 10 straight lines known as decagon. In this way, polygon can be classified according to the number of sides they have. If a polygon have 5 sides, then this polygon is known as pentagon. There are two types of polygon. First one is concave polygon. Next one is convex polygon. Now, what do you mean by concave polygons and convex polygon? A polygon in which at least one angle is more than 180 degree, known as concave polygon. Here, suppose this is a figure A, B, this point is C and this point is D. In this figure, angle of C is greater than 180 degree. That's why it is known as concave polygon. At least one angle is greater than 180 degree. In this polygon, 2 angle, 3 angle, 4 angle can be greater than 180 degree. Now condition is at least one. At least one angle should be greater than 180 degree, known as concave polygon. Next one is convex polygon, a polygon in which each angle is less than 180 degree. A polygon in which each angle is less than 180 degree, known as convex polygons. Suppose this is a polygon. Here it is angle A, it is angle B, it is angle C and it is angle D. Here measurement of each angle is less than 180 degree. So this type of figure is known as convex polygon. Polygon, as this figure is bounded by only straight lines and each angle is less than 180 degree. That's why it is known as convex polygon. Next is regular and irregular polygons. Irregular polygon means whose all sides and all angles are equal. Regular polygon means a figure whose all sides and all angles are equal. Suppose it is a square and we know that in square all sides are equal and all angles are equal, that are equals to 90 degree. So it is known as regular polygon. Equilateral triangle. We know that in equilateral triangle, all the three sides are equal. Here A, B, C. All three sides are equal. And we know that in equilateral triangle, measurement of each angle is equals to 60 degree. That means angle A, angle B and angle C, all three angles are equal to 60 degree. So in this figure, all sides are equal and all angles are equal. So it is known as regular polygons. Irregular polygons. Next one is irregular polygons. Polygons that are not regular are known as irregular polygon. Suppose we can take as rectangle. We know that in rectangle opposite sides are equal. All sides are not equal, opposite sides are equal. So it is known as irregular polygon. Next concept is diagonals. Now what do you mean by diagonals? Line segments obtained by joining vertices which are not adjacent are called the diagonals. Suppose this is a figure A, B, C, D. The line segment obtained by joining vertices which are not adjacent. Here A and B are adjacent vertices. A and C are non-adjacent. So we can join AC. AC is a line segment obtained by joining the non-adjacent vertices. That's why we can say AC is a diagonal. In similar way, if we join B and D, line segment obtained by joining non-adjacent vertices B and D. So this line segment is also known as diagonals. We can find the diagonals of n-sided polygon by using the formula n square minus 3n divided by 2. It is the formula for finding the diagonals, for finding the number of diagonals in a n-sided polygon. Suppose here it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have 4 sides, so it is a 4-sided polygon. We can find out the number of diagonals in 4-sided polygon. Here n is equals to 4, so we can put here 4. 4 square minus 3 into 4 whole divided by 2. Now 4 whole square is 16 minus 3 fours are 12 divided by 2. 16 minus 12 is 4. 4 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 twos are 4. Here 2. So number of diagonals in 4-sided polygon will be 2. In this way we can find out the number of diagonals in a polygon. A polygon of n sides can be divided into n minus 2 triangles. Suppose this is polygon of n side and it can be divided into n, here 4 sides. How many triangles it have? 2 triangles, n minus 2. That means we can say 4 minus 2, that is equals to 2. So a polygon of n sides can be divided into n minus 2 triangles. Now we can find out the angle sum property of the polygons. For n-sided polygon, the sum of measures of all the interior angles. Now, sum of all interior angles of a polygon can be calculated by using the formula n minus 2 multiplied by 180 degree. Now, here sum of all interior angles of a n-sided polygon can be calculated by using the formula n minus 2 multiplied by 180 degree. Now for n-sided regular polygons, in case of regular polygons, measure of interior angles, measure of all angles are equal. Measure of each interior angle can be calculated by using the formula n minus 2 divided by n multiplied by 180 degree. For n-sided regular polygon, each interior angle can be calculated by using the formula n minus 2 divided by n multiplied by 180 degree. Now, measure of each interior angle. We can also calculate the exterior angles. For regular polygons, measure of exterior angle, measure of each exterior angle can be calculated by using the formula 360 divided by n. 360 degree divided by n degree. Now, in case of regular polygon, each interior angle can be calculated by using the formula n minus 2 divided by n into 180 degree. Measure of each exterior angle can be calculated by using the formula 360 degree divided by n into degree. Now, for n-sided regular polygon, measure of each exterior angle can be calculated by using the 360 divided by n. Now we can also calculate interior angle by using the another formula 180 degree minus each exterior angle. If exterior angle is given to you, then you can calculate the measure of interior angle by using the formula 180 degree minus each exterior angle. In this way, you can calculate the interior angles and exterior angle of polygons, and you can calculate the number of diagonals. Thank you.